This video will demonstrate how to splice fiber optic cable using the Minimod 1371 splicing kit by Aurora Optics. The splice is intended to repair a damaged cable. Part 1. Preparation of the cable. Use the Kevlar shears to cut off the damaged end of the cable. Position a cable clamp at 9 to 12 inches from one end of the cable. Secure the fiber firmly by pushing the roller along the clamp until it passes the index marker. The cable clamp prevents movement of the fiber. Slide on a clamp ring and then an integrated primary sleeve onto the first end of cable, positioning them near the cable clamp. Strip this end of cable to the required strip length. Put the cable end into the larger hole of the insulation removal tool. Squeeze the tool and allow it to quickly release. Pull off the cable outer jacket. Push the exposed outer glass braid back onto the cable outer jacket. Use the smaller hole of the tool to strip the cable inner jacket. Push the inner glass braid back onto the outer glass braid. Use your fingernail to carefully unwrap the separator tape from the loose buffer tube and then cut the tape as close as possible to the fold of the inner glass braid. Connect the thermal stripper to power. Note the yellow marking on the tool. Insert the cable, with the buffer tube exposed, into the microstrip tool. Make sure the cable is fully in the tool. A small mark on the heater tray indicates the approximate location of the end of the cable. Close the tool with your hand. Hold the cable tightly and pull it out of the tool. Discard the buffer material from the tool. Clean the exposed fiber by pulling outward with an alcohol wipe. Rotate the fiber between wipes until all sides are cleaned. The fiber squeaks when it is being wiped correctly. Remove the fiber holder from the fusion splicer. Push the latches to release the clamps. Pull the folded braids tight on the jacket of the cable and put the end of the cable in the fiber holder. Position it so that the folded end of the braids are against the forward end of the fiber holder clamp. Push both clamps until they click. The latches should be aligned and flush with each other. The cable is now held in place. Open the collection bin cover on the precision cleaver and place the fiber holder in the cleaver. Make sure that the fiber holder is on the peg of the adapter plate. Lower the collection bin cover to retain the cleaved end of fiber. Lower the blade cover and push down on it until it clicks. Move the blade cover to the up position. Lift the fiber holder from the cleaver and hold the forward edge of the fiber holder against the edge of the cleaver to verify the length. Move the fusion cover rearward. Align the two holes on the bottom of the fiber holder to the location pegs and carefully place the fiber holder with the cleaved fiber onto the fusion splice tool. Ensure the fiber holder is fully seated and move the fusion cover forward above the fiber. Next, prepare the other side of cable. Note the different sleeves. After cutting the cable and installing the cable clamp, slide on an outer sleeve, and then an integrated secondary sleeve. If necessary, adjust the position of the cable clamp. Move the fusion cover rearward and place the fiber holder. Then slide the fusion cover forward. The fusion splicer screen will show the fiber from the X and Y axes. Put the cover on the fusion splice tool. The cable is now prepared for splicing. Part 2. Assembly of the cable splice. On the Fusion Splicer, use the increase or decrease keys to select the BMS 1371 profile. Press the Clean button at least once to clean the edges of the fiber. Press Enter to activate the Fusion Splice. The Fusion Splice tool aligns the fiber before splicing. The screen showing the calculated light loss value indicates a successful splice. Part 3. Assembly of the strain relief sleeves. Move the integrated primary sleeve and clamp ring forward toward the splice tool, and then clamp the cable ends to the lift stand arm. Next, remove the cover from the splice tool and move the fusion cover rearward. Push the two clips of each fiber holder clamp to release the cable. Then, keeping the fiber straight, slowly rotate the lift stand arms to carefully lift the spliced fiber. Move the integrated primary sleeve over the braids and fiber, partly onto the other side of the braids, so you can pull and expand the braids out from under the integrated primary sleeve. Center the integrated primary sleeve over the spliced fiber. Use a heat gun set to the appropriate temperature to shrink the integrated primary sleeve and then allow to cool. Slide the clamp ring to near the end of the braid. Shrink the clamp ring with the heat gun, then allow to cool. Slide the integrated secondary sleeve past the clamp and over the braids and center it. Be careful not to let the cable bend while it is not clamped. Shrink with a heat gun and allow to cool. Center the outer sleeve over the secondary sleeve and shrink with a heat gun. Allow it to thoroughly cool in place, or use the cooling slot in the lift stand. Finally, remove the cable clamps from the spliced cable.